Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats. English to French translation headsets are available at the back of the tent. Thank you.
Isn't this brilliant? You know, for the last 15 or 20 minutes, I've been sitting here listening to all of you, catching up, talking, laughing, joking with each other, and I think to myself, isn't it amazing that so many different people from so many different walks of life with such different experiences can come here today and be part of one EDHEC family. So, bienvenue! Welcome to all of you. Bienvenue to parents, bienvenue to partners, bienvenue to sons and daughters, bienvenue to cousins, aunts, uncles, friends and lovers. Bienvenue to EDHEC. All of you are part of this one big family. Alors, quand on m'a demandé de diriger cette cérémonie, je dis que ça ne sera pas possible. Pour une bonne raison, c'est qu'il n'y a personne qui va comprendre mon accent niçois. Et donc, pour préserver vos oreilles, la cérémonie va se dérouler en anglais. Et pour protéger vos oreilles aussi, des casques de traduction sont à votre disposition derrière. You have come here from more than 30 different countries around the world, so we will be using English for this ceremony as the bridge to bring us all together. There will be a couple of exceptions when we will use the beautiful language of our host country. And EDHEC scholars, there will be 3 parts to your celebration, okay? First of all, we will honor you with speeches from our distinguished guests. Then we will hear from you. And after that, you will all come up on stage before the Alumni Association closes the ceremony. Okay, let's get down to it. EDHEC scholars, let me ask you please stand up, all stand up. EDHEC scholars, stand up. You know, you're the leaders, you're the catalysts, you're the standard setters for a new generation. And we've seen you working together across cultures, across countries, and across continents. That gives us hope, because in front of you lies great potential and great responsibility. Everybody, please applaud our EDHEC scholars. Yeah. Okay. EDHEC scholars, what I would like you to do now, EDHEC scholars, just take a second to think of all the people who supported you when you decided to come to EDHEC. Think about the professors and the staff who worked with you while you were here. And think about the family and the friends who supported you emotionally while you're doing your course. Those people are here. Turn around and give them a big round of applause. You are the future generation. You will write the next chapter of history. This opportunity, this new road to a future that you're going to create deserves celebrating. And that's why we're here. Please, sit down. I said we'd start with the school, and I want you please to welcome a driving force behind EDHEC, a leader whose unwavering engagement has propelled EDHEC to the forefront of business education. His leadership in anticipating the challenges of tomorrow has enabled our students and our school to embrace transformation. Please, would you welcome on stage our Dean, Emmanuel Mété.
Bonjour. Ça va? You will have to support my bloody French accent. Ladies and gentlemen, dear professors, my dear colleagues, dear EDHEC staff members, dear Christian, dear graduates, dear parents, dear friends, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to our Lille campus, beautiful Lille campus. I know that some of you have been traveling from quite remote locations, so thank you for being with us. Your presence is a gift. As Spencer said, a graduation ceremony is a moving occasion. It's a rite of passage. It's a moment when one generation hands the reign over to the next one. And as such, it's a moment when we can have a special dialogue between the past and the future. So let's talk about the past. I mean, this school was created here in Lille, in the north of France, by French industrialists in 1906 as a non-for-profit, which we are still today, by the way. When preparing this speech, I asked Martin and his team to try to find out who is the oldest EDHEC graduate still alive today. So we found a man. His name is Jacques Carpentier. He was born on June 16, 1918, during the First World War. It means that today he's 105 years old. He's doing well. He lives next to this campus, by the way. He graduated in 1940 during the Second World War. And at that time, the class size was 10 students, originating from the north of France. So when you think about what the school has become since that time, 10,000 students coming from all around the world, 100 countries, 5 campuses in France and in London, in Singapore, 150 professors, 700 staff members, 55,000 alumni all around the world. So this is your heritage. And you will have now to grow it and to cherish it. That's your duty. And now I think we can turn to the future, which can look, a bit frightening. Business, growth, technology have for sure helped human beings to improve their living conditions, but they have also generated big negative side effects. Climate change, I'm sure you know that you have seen Copernicus data. 2023 is said to be the hottest on record. Social justice. France is the 3rd country in the world by the number of millionaires. The first one is obviously the US, second is China, and France is the 3rd. And it's nice to have millionaires. I hope you will become millionaires. Millionaires, they create jobs, they create value, that's great. But please bear in mind that 2/3 of the human population on Earth live with less than $10 a day. Deglobalization. As a dean of an international school, I travel extensively abroad to visit international schools. And what I've seen over the past few years is that more and more of them are less global and more local because of inflation, because of protectionism, because of nationalism. It's striking. And lastly, technology. Technology is great. I mean, we can do a lot of things with technology. I will not talk about ChatGPT. But a recent survey conducted by the University of San Diego showed that teenagers in the US who spend more than 5 hours a day on social network increase their risk of suicide by 70%. So all of these challenges, you will have to address them. And business is not only a problem. Business can be a solution, must be a solution. This is our raison d'être at EDHEC. Business has to serve future generations, and this will be your duty in the coming years. So a few words about the school. You're leaving a school that is obviously doing quite well. If I had to share some news with you, the first one would be about our professors and research and scientific production. Since 2020, we have doubled the number of scientific articles produced by the school. Second, we are about to launch, in the benefit of the EDHEC Foundation, we're about to launch a venture fund, which will invest in EDHEC startups that are what we call responsible by design. That is to say, they integrate from their inception the idea of addressing one of the challenges I was talking about a few minutes ago. And lastly, what we call the Global Impact Project that we are about to launch. EDHEC students will have the opportunity, if they wish so, to validate their international experience thanks to a work, an intern, for an NGO anywhere in the world. So these are a few news that I wanted to share with you. As I said, obviously you're leaving a school that is doing quite well. Just to mention one ranking, the European Business School ranking by the Financial Times, the last one, we are in the top 10, and we are 7. EDHEC is 7, which is the best rank ever in this ranking. So I just count on you. It's the result of all of our efforts. So I count on you to even improve this performance in the future. In conclusion, a quote, as always, a quote, because we don't know what the jobs of 2030, 2035 will be, because the world is changing so fast. And some people are questioning, rightly questioning, the value of education these days, the value of degrees. And I, of course, want to reassure you, and I will do it thanks to Albert Einstein, who once was giving a speech at the University of New York, and he was talking about education, and he said, education is what remains, education is what remains once we have forgotten all what we have learned at school. I'm sure that once you will have forgotten all what you have learned at EDHEC, it will remain, make an impact. Thank you very much, congratulations, and enjoy your ceremony.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Now for an individual who started his career in finance before making a contribution to McKinsey. He went on to put a lighter and a ballpoint pen in the handbags and pockets of people all around the world. And then he made a pivotal decision. Understanding that real transformation lies in education, he founded a business school which went on to become part of EDHEC. Since then, his visionary approach has led to the launch of EDHEC's pioneering online programs, and he's now guiding our portfolio of academic programs. Will you please welcome Benoît Arnault.
Bonsoir Roubaix.
Good evening, Roubaix.
Good evening, everybody. Dear graduates, dear faculty, dear EDHEC staff, dear parents and relatives. I wanted to say tonight my immense admiration to our graduates for being here tonight, to have achieved this fantastic journey. I am very proud of you. We are very proud of you. Let's give them a round of applause. Welcome, of course, to friends and families. I know that some of you made a long journey to come here from Sydney to Seattle, from all around the world. I think it's a historical moment, cher Emmanuel. I think it's the first time that we host in the same all executive and online degrees together for this fantastic evening. And I'd like to pay now a very special tribute to people that you don't see every day, but that are hidden, you know, behind all our programs. You name it. The staff of EDHEC Online and EDHEC executives, your program directors, your program coordinators, you can give them a round of applause again. At EDHEC Business School, we wake up every day to better serve businesses and society. We call that make an impact. Of course, when you talk about business challenges or when you see the business landscape, we have a lot of challenges facing us. You name them: artificial intelligence, climate change, sustainability, geopolitics. And when you look at those challenges, basically we have no idea how we're going to tackle them. So you are very lucky here to have a fantastic group of faculty and visiting professors that supported you and gave you some knowledge and commendable actions. So please give them a round of applause. And to finish up with you, graduates, one day a CEO friend told me, you know, Benoît, when a problem comes into my office, it's a huge challenge. There is nothing I can do about it, and most of the time, it's already in the media. So I think one way you can address these challenges is by leveraging on, of course, the fantastic skill set that you've received, all the tools you've been given, all the resources you're going to have, but more important than that, on a few leadership skills that you've been given here. I mean by that, you know, having developed a reasonable ambition for yourself, but also for your companies. Developing also, I think, some care. It's important that you continue to care about your teams, but also about your families and your friends. It's going to be important in your career. And to finish, of course, you're going to need some courage and to live by your ethical standards. So Don't waste your life living the life of somebody else. Be yourself, be happy, be free. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I'd like now to welcome on stage our Associate Dean for Online Degrees, Caroline Prévost, our Associate Dean for Executive Education, Stéphane Cannon, our faculty, our staff from EDHEC, your program directors. Please come all on stage. EDHEC staff, please join me. And of course, you can give them a fantastic round of applause. They worked hard every day for you.
What a privilege to have those kind of colleagues. Now, to embody the spirit of transformation, engagement, and leadership, our first speaker is a fisherman, a golfer, a nature lover. He also holds a patent in biodegradable materials, commander of the Tours Air Force Base, Deputy Chief of Staff of the French Space Command, EDHEC entrepreneur, and celebrating alongside you today, please welcome Guillaume Lagarde.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear all, pause for a moment and imagine standing at the crossroads of transformation. Transformation, it's a place where the journey ahead is unknown, yet filled with immense potential. Just a few weeks ago, my daughter's simple question, "Dad, why did you go back to school?" sparked a profound reflection. At the age of 21, I made a life-altering decision to join the Air Force. 21 years later, a deliberate choice brought me here to EDHEC. This transformation was driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to redefine leadership. Think about leadership. It's not just about titles or authority. It's about forging a path for others, about being a light in a sea of uncertainty. At EDHEC, I've discovered a new dimension of human leadership. It's about empathy, resilience, and the power to inspire positive change. Now let's talk about engagement. It's more than a word. It's a commitment that shapes our futures. Many of us here juggled our jobs, taking on double the workload, while others took the daring step of leaving their employers to follow their dreams. This engagement is a cornerstone of success, transcending generations. Pause for a moment of reflection, and you'll find that EDHEC's values of innovation, commitment, and impact are the driving forces behind our transformation, leadership, and engagement. Innovation is not just about ideas. It's about turning them into actions that better our world. Our commitment, whether through associations, mission-driven companies, or our ethical startups, and is the embodiment of change. And let's not forget the real essence. Impact. It's not just about being aware of our impact, but about creating it within a sustainable and socially responsible way. EDHEC is a model for this. It's where impact meets purpose. Constance, my dear daughter, my answer is clear now. I return to school to understand, to learn, and most importantly, to contribute to a fairer, more sustainable and more responsible society. To my fellow graduates, remember the spirit of adventure and mission that brought us here. Dream big, aim for excellence, dare to innovate, and never give up. My friends, let's be proud of our ethics, of our school, and our shared mission. And in 3 words, let's make an impact.
Excellent. Merci. Constance, si tu es dans la salle, je vais dire que ton père.
Constance, if you are in the room, your father is lucky to have a daughter or daughter like you.
Many of us have a vision or an idea, a spark of inspiration sometimes, a belief that change really is possible. But it takes a very special kind of person to turn that vision into reality. And our next guest embarked on a remarkable journey to transform the business of DIY. A journey which has been marked by a series of well-deserved awards, testament to unwavering leadership and engagement. Please join me in welcoming a true EDHEC trailblazer, Christian Resson.
Thank you very much for this fantastic intro. I'm sorry I'm not as gifted as all these English speakers, so I'm not going to look at you when I'm speaking, but you have my heart for sure. And I have to find my notes. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed EDHEC professors and staff members, proud parents, friends and family, and most importantly, new graduates of EDHEC. My name is Christian Resson, and I am the founder of CEO of Mano Mano with Philippe de Chanville. Mano Mano is the greatest company I know. We are leading the digitalization of the DIY industry in Europe with 900 employees and 1.5 billion of business volume in euro. This is a corporate presentation of what is Mano Mano. But I used to say that I am a guy who sells DIY plastic stuff to European people. These stuff are manufactured and coming from China and are made with raw materials extracted from Africa and Asia. So, but I will come to this later. Today I'm lucky and very proud mind to be here face to you. It's an honor to stand here on this great occasion, and I would like to thank the Trust of EDHEC for that. Today is a day of celebration and the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. We are here to celebrate your accomplishments and your hard work. So first of all, congratulations. You've made it. Your journey through EDHEC has been filled with the challenges, late night study session, and countless cup of tea and pint of beer, I hope. To celebrate more personally your diploma and achievement, I would like to share with you the letter I wrote to my son, because my son Aurel is 24, he's living in Oslo, Norway, for his last year at EDHEC. And I prepared this letter for him. It's a secret, so please keep it for you, for the moment. Sorry, it was in French, so I have to translate it, so it's not perfect, but sorry about that in advance. And you can, my son is Aurel, and you can change the name by your name if you want, as you prefer. My dear and loved Aurel, I've talked to you when you entered EDHEC 3 years ago that above all else, the first mission of an honest man is to know oneself. Know yourself and you shall know the universe and the God. Know yourself and you shall know the universe and the God. The famous maxim of the Temple of Delphi. Beyond personal growth, school was the best way to discover yourself, to test your own limits. Without this self-work, Aurel, life will embrace you and will not be you embracing all that life has to offer. You see, throughout your academic journey, you certainly learn a vast array of subjects: management, economics, finance, marketing, law, etc. These subjects are undoubtedly very important. However, there's one subject that is often overlooked, but equally, if not more vital, the subject of you. Understanding oneself is not a course you will find in textbook, nor is something that can be measured by a test. It's a lifelong journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, and personal growth. My dear Aurel, you need to understand your strengths, weaknesses, values, passions, dreams, hopes, motivation, how you are working. I mean, what are your best and worst functionalities? This self-awareness will guide you in making choices that align with your true self and lead to a more fulfilling life. You will be able to make better decisions. You will have clarity about your goals and priorities. which can help you navigate the many choices you will face in life. Understanding your own emotions and triggers can greatly improve your relationship with others. It enables you to communicate effectively, empathize with others, and build stronger connections. Connection will be the fuel of your life, and connections will lead you towards love, the only concept that matters in life. But beyond the fact that you will be able to connect with others, don't forget that we need others. I mean, without a strong team player spirit, you can't build anything. You will need diversity and difference in every tiny part of your life. Sometimes it seems to be an evidence, sometimes it's a challenge. It's scary, weird, and seems to be dangerous. But this diversity will enrich your life and enlarge your vision of the world. There is not only one way or only one vision of life. There is no black or white solution. Everything is gray, well balanced. So be curious and don't be afraid of strangers. Don't be afraid of the other sex, other religions, other nationalities, other way of thinking, other spiritualities. Don't be afraid of anything in your life that seems different to you. This life is full of challenges and setbacks. Knowing yourself provides you with the inner strength and resilience to bounce back from adversity. It helps you stay true to your values and purpose during difficult times. Ultimately, self-awareness contributes to a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. My hope is you live in harmony with your true self. You are more likely to lead a content and purposeful life with that. So, how can you continue this journey of self-discovery? I know you take time to self-reflection, to ask yourself questions like, what are my values? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What are my passions and interests? What does ultimately animate myself? It's just the beginning of your journey. It is the first brick of the wall. Now you need to use it. You need to dive deep on it. EDHEC education brings you all the academics toolbox to act as a responsible leader. But how to use it? I used to say that, Aurel, you have a magic power, a kind of a secret weapon, your intuition, your inner voice. Intuition is fascinating and useful to understand without need of conscious reasoning or analysis. Remember that gut feeling or inner sense that guides you to open a door or not, to work with this guy or not, to judge if this girl is lying to you or, on the contrary, is able to die for you. Your mission is to listen to you, to adapt and to live with your intuition, to overtrust it, to give it confidence. More confidence, more powerful intuition. Intuition often has an emotional aspect. Open your mind to your emotions. The only thing you can't do with intuition is to understand it. Today, you have had the privilege of being educated in one of the most prestigious schools in the world, which has given you the means to take control of your life. If there is one thing you should do today, is to take responsibility for the challenges in the world present us. The world has been undergoing radical changes for several years, several decades. Every generation has been able to address these challenges of their time: famines, wars, health and poverty disaster. Each time it has been women and men who have resisted and thought differently to discover and envision a better way of living. Today the challenge is colossal. How to continue living on a planet that is dying due to our activity. The solution and action will come from you, Aurel. But no pressure. Think of the colibri parable that I love. You just need to take your part of the job, at your level, at your position, as an employee, as a student, as a leader, as a father, if you have the chance to become one. You will take the part of your job. This job is tremendous and polymorphic because the challenge is huge. Your role can be crucial at different levels. You can be a whistleblower, an innovator, a sustainability promoter, an innovator, a regulator, a teacher. Whatever will be your position, take your part of the job. Stay aware of our current issues and act. As a creative and lively person, this is precisely what we need today. We need your creativity. We need your capacity to shape the future of our planet. Artificial intelligence may take over the work of laborers, but it will never replace the role that humans have always played, shaping our future. You are one of these individuals who can do just that. How to shape the future, how to imagine surviving on a planet that is burning. Again, you have all in your hands, all in your spirit, all in your soul. Trust you. Imagination can't be artificial. Imagination doesn't need intelligence. Imagination is the foundation of each of us, of our humanity. Imagination is a translation of your dreams into reality. And AI can't dream. And be sure that technical innovation won't be part of the solution. The last thing I would like to emphasize to you, Aurel, is that your school is not only a school. EDHEC may play a big role in your life. You are a lively proof of that. With your three sisters, you are the lovely fruit of two EDHEC that met each other at EDHEC. EDHEC can be a long life companion. Vladimir, Catherine, Caroline, Thibaut, Samuel, Richard, Miriam, all these people I'm speaking with almost every day are EDHEC students and, above all, close friends. When I was looking for a new job, EDHEC played its role. When I start a new company, my first trainee come from EDHEC. My co-founder, Philippe, is an EDHEC. So you can put EDHEC as the center of your life. It could be worth it. But don't only use it, serve it. You have now the responsibility to challenge your school, to make it grow in the right direction. Be ambitious for your school and come back regularly to check the ambition of your school and the way they envision the future of the world. This is the end of my letter. The last part is more personal, so I'll keep it for me and for my son. And after reading this letter, I would like just to add a last mention that is more and more important to me, and I would love to share with you. Mano is not my only passion. I'm a fan of movies, especially the Italian movies. And in this industry, the center of everything is a story. The story makes the movie. I'm sure you can make a different story whether it's told by your parents, your best friend, or your neighbor. One fact can be told in thousands of different manners, different ways. In my intro, I made a double presentation of Mano. It depends on which one I want to tell you. The narrative we are choosing to expose an idea is maybe the strongest part of the idea you want to express. And storytelling is the most important way to make your idea full of desire. Our future needs the desire to change our habits, how to be more cautious on our planet, how to be sober, how to dream of a better world with less goods, less consumption. We need to have a desire for this new world, and this desire is to be invented and story told by you. Today you are or will enter a professional life with more power, more education, more exposure. People will tell you stories and will tell them stories. Take this power carefully with the values that EDHEC teach you: engagement, transformation, and leadership. But in addition to this value, I can tell you that EDHEC shapes or brings you other strong values. Each time I met an EDHEC, I can read in her or his eyes cleverness, humility, curiosity, and ambition. So the next time you tell a story, don't forget you are the right person to tell it. Trust you. Thank you for your attention, and have a great celebration tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much to both of our guest speakers today. We're now going to move on to the second part of our celebration. And EDHEC scholars, this is the part of the celebration that really belongs to you. We're going to start with one of my favorite topics, which is transformation. I would like to invite up to the stage, please, Pauline Pelletier of the Executive MBA, and Jehan Legrand, Executive Master, Business and Management. So Pauline is proof that transformation is something that knows no bounds. With a doctorate in bioorganic chemistry and now in an executive MBA from EDHEC, she'll describe the many changes her classmates have been through during her time here.
Hello, what a pleasure and an honor to be with you today. I will have not missed the opportunity to give few words about the MBA experience. I remember my very first week of the MBA, where I was analyzing who were my classmates with such diversity of profile, experience, and backgrounds. We started with macroeconomy, where we look at the world in a very different way than I used to look at it. We danced, we sang around the tree to forge our team spirit. So it was crystal clear, after only a few days, that the MBA will change me. Many of us got transformed by the whole MBA experience. Our transformation was not only to become a strategist who knows where to play and how to win. It was not only about being able to use fancy acronyms like WAC, ROCI, DCF, but it was also to become a best version of ourselves. It was fascinating to witness all of us on our journey to become better leaders with authenticity, being open-minded, being active listener, and staying true to our values. But transformation was not always easy. Sometimes it was uncomfortable. Sometimes there were times where we wanted to give up. But truly, without the support and the help of our cohorts, of our families, many of us will not have been able to succeed. So I would like to deeply thank all our family members for their support through our journey during the MBA. Thank you. Finally, I would like to thank all the EMBA team and the very inspiring professors who sometimes got the challenge to channel the energy and enthusiasm of the class. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pauline. So for Jeanne, transformation is part of the job description. Director of Managerial Development at the Département du Nord, the beautiful part of France where we find ourselves today. Jeanne's speech will be in French with a translation which will appear up on the screen.
Thank you.
I remember perfectly the first day of our course when our program director, Martine Caffiot, said in her start of year speech, you will not just educate yourselves, but transform yourselves. Looking back 2 years later, that transformation has taken place. So what kind of change has this educational program unleashed? I would like to talk to you about the transformation in perspective from 3 aspects. The way we view ourselves has changed. Despite difficulty, doubts, and sometimes discouragement, this program has encouraged us to go beyond our limits. It has helped us to know ourselves better and given us confidence in who we are. We have come out grown up, changed, and so proud of having succeeded. The way we look at each other has changed. All of the group work has taught us to accept each other in all our differences, to learn to listen to each other, support each other, challenge each other's ideas, pull our skills to become a force to be reckoned with, and achieve the end goal together. Opening up the program to the public sector was a daring gamble. Ultimately, however, what a wealth of learning and discovery it proved to be, thanks to the diversity of backgrounds and variety of professional experiences involved. Lastly, the way we view our environment has changed. The course has led to professional development for some, while it has allowed others to approach tasks differently, with better structure, better communication, and sharper vision. It has also opened up other perspectives that have made some people more daring and want to try new experiences, such as embarking on entrepreneurship. As for me, to be here in front of you on stage, 2 years ago, I would not have done it. This is the result of my transformation.
Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Jeanne. Our next topic then is engagement. And to talk about that, I would like to invite from the BSc, Amélie Lanza. Executive Master Online, Jérôme Ligeron. MSc in International Business Management, Emmanuel Réel. Amelie's journey of growth and learning has transcended geographical boundaries. Her story is testament to the power of self-belief, dedication, and the unwavering support of EDHEC in fostering engagement from halfway across the world.
Thank you. Aloha, everyone. I may have traveled the longest distance to be here tonight because I live and I work in Honolulu, Hawaii. Last year, like many of you, I made the biggest decision of my life by engaging myself in my online bachelor degrees with EDHEC. My engagement to expand my knowledge and enrich my professional growth was something I knew I always wanted. Believing in myself was the constant mantra I needed to pursue to keep pursuing this education. Even with working full-time at an American human resources company and being halfway across the world, EDHEC became the online passage to achieve that dream. Throughout the challenges I'm sure most of us had to experience, from the late nights to the early mornings, I'm grateful for the constant support from the school that continued to believe in the student like me. Their open communication and unwavering support from distance learning made this whole experience gratifying. This program taught me life lessons of collaboration with colleagues, deeper engagement in solving real-world projects, and fundamental lessons on how to view the future of global business. And today, I'm proud to say that because of what I've learned, I will take with me the continued long life commitment to always work to improve myself personally and professionally and expand my perspective in our changing world. Mahalo nui loa. This means thank you so much in Hawaiian.
Thank you. Would you just like to wait by the table, please? Okay, Jerome. Jerome is living proof that engagement is the key to unlocking success. Site director at Saint-Gobain, a proud graduate and class representative, he's discovered the importance of engagement in education, in work, and in life. Welcome, Jerome.
Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of engagement. When I first arrived at EDHEC Business School Nice, I was excited, but also a little bit worried. There was so much to learn, and I wanted to make sure I was doing my best. I quickly realized that the key to success was engagement. Engagement is the act of being involved or interested in something. In EDHEC Business School, it means being involved in your studies, your extracurricular activities, and your community. That's why I apply to be a class representative. With engagement, I found the necessary resources, the personal organization, and the strength to carry out the manager program. My EDHEC Business School experience taught me the importance of engagement in all aspects of my life. Engagement is what allows us to learn, grow, and make a difference. Today, as I work in the business world, in a Saint-Gobain business unit, where I collaborate with other professionals to develop my industry, I continue to do it with engagement. I am a member and president of the Club 41 Dijon, an association promoting the spirit of friendships and the strength of tolerance. I'm also a mentor to young students, helping them to achieve their goals. I encourage you to do things with engagement in your studies and in your life. It's the best way to get the most out of yourself and to make an impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerome. Now Emmanuel, who is a true global citizen, originally from Tahiti, who's also got experiences that span the US, Europe, and the Asia-Pacific region. His interests encompass international affairs, sustainability, and ethics. And his story stems from his experiences as a student, as an anti-money laundering investigator, and a husband.
Thank you for joining us for this graduation celebration. Today's celebration is an opportunity to look back on our experiences as EDHEC students and to look forward to the many personal and professional experiences ahead of us. But most importantly, Today is an opportunity to engage with our fellow graduates. For many of us, for the first time meeting in person, and an opportunity to rejoice in the present moment and in our accomplishment. We made it. Look around you, take a deep breath, and let that feeling sink in. Rejoicing in this present moment reminds me of this saying: wherever you are, be 100% there. Living by this rule is what enabled me to balance being a husband, an EDHEC student, an anti-money laundering investigator at a large bank, and to live my life fully. However, I learned that being focused on the task at hand should never make us lose sight of the big picture, the why behind what we do. In other words, we should be mindful in all that we do. True engagement is knowing why we are doing what we're doing. And then we need to stick with it. It is what brings purpose, perspective, and resilience to our actions. It is what keeps us in control of the direction of our lives and of who we are becoming. As we embark on our next adventures, let us make positive impact in our families, our workplaces, and our communities by being 100% engaged in all that we do. Thank you all, and once more, congratulations.
Thank you. Come together for a photograph. And now to talk about the important and very often elusive subject of leadership, I would like to call forward two global MBAs, Ustasya Tan and Aditya Shashida. Aditya is somebody who's traveled from the hard edges of mechanical engineering to the more esoteric world of strategy, an intellectual and a business leader whose personal objective is to change the landscape of giving in India. He's here to reflect on leadership and learning.
Thank you for the warm introduction, Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud families, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today, as we are standing on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives, I'm thrilled to address you all on the incredible journey that has brought us to this very moment. The theme I'm here to talk about is on leadership. We've had a lot of speakers speak on different topics, but the leadership is one topic that EDHEC has been subtly and yet not so subtly instilling in us. And this has been transforming us in a really wonderful way. I wanted to quote John F. Kennedy here. Leadership and learning go hand in hand. We learned, and boy, did we learn to lead. For example, there are a lot of unique moments that we had in our MBA. One of that is when we actually had to inspire in the last minute all the dejected teammates on finishing the project and successfully completing it. There are some other instances, probably like preventing a world war when team does not agree on a strategy in a case study. Now, these are some things that our dean was quoting. These are some things that we do not forget even after we finish our MBA program. These are some things that have been greatly influential for us in our professional life. Well, I could spend all day reminiscing on these particular topics, but I'm on a 2-minute timer here. So, wrapping up, class of 2022, as we toss our caps in the air today, remember this: the world is in dire need of leaders who can navigate uncharted waters, make tough calls, and do it all with a smile, or at least fake it till you make it grin. Whether we end up in skyscraper offices, basement startups, or at the cozy comfort of our home offices, let's take the leadership lessons that EDHEC taught us and move ahead. Before wrapping up, I want to give a very special thanks to my parents who are here and my gorgeous wife whom I'm about to graduate with, along with all the EDHEC MBA faculty and the team who has actually been the biggest force for us, and our fellow graduates. You all had the MBA journey with me, and I thank you for that. Let's continue to carry the EDHEC banner high and make an impact wherever we find ourselves. Class of 2022, we did it. Now let's go out there and lead. Thank you.
Well done. Excellent. Stasia has a wealth of experience in food technology and manufacturing. She's a true connector, focused on leadership and sustainability. Somebody so fascinated by tea that she did a TEDx talk about it. Today she's here to talk about the responsibility of leadership in the context of people and the environment. Stasia.
My fellow graduates, parents, friends, I am very honored and also actually very, very surprised to be standing here talking to you. But during my time at EDHEC, I was very fortunate not only to have a very supportive family, but to meet so many amazing professors and classmates. You guys provided support, a diversity of views, and a sounding board that helped me grow in my journey as a leader. So before anything, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Now, as we all know, sustainability is a key focus in EDHEC's program. And to me, sustainability and leadership cannot be separated. Leadership isn't top-down and it's not self-centered. It's other-centric and it's a responsibility rather than a privilege. If we want to make an impact as leaders and drivers of sustainability, we have to lead by example, lead with empathy, and lead by focusing on the growth of the people and environments under our care. It can start from the smallest of things, like having a sustainability mindset when you're choosing a cup of tea. Because sustainable leadership is not just looking at the bottom line, but at the triple bottom line, seeing and valuing the people and environments that we work and steward for. So in closing, congratulations again to everybody. It's amazing. And let's take what we've used at EDHEC and use it to make an impact in our workplaces and our communities. Thank you.
Well done. Excellent. Aditya, come in for the photograph.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done to everybody who came up and spoke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, studying for a degree is tough, demanding. Earning a degree is a real achievement. And yet there are still some who manage to go a little bit further. So we're going to celebrate our valedictorians. To recognize those graduates, please welcome to the stage all of our program directors and coordinators. Yes, come on up. All our program directors, representing all of the students here, the coordinators who've worked alongside them as well. I'm going to ask you to line yourselves up along the stage. I think there was even a pre-arranged order. Yeah, look. fully deserved. Let us begin with Parcours Dirigeant, Maëlys.
Accepting on behalf of Samuel Marquet, who could not be there today, I'm calling Emmanuel Ozias, runner-up of the group.
Congratulations, thank you so much. I'll ask you to move along to the end. For the BSc online, I call Christophe Abrial.
I'm so proud to call Lauriane Olivieri to join us on stage.
Executive Master Business and Management, Martine Caffiot.
Merci. J'ai le plaisir et l'honneur.
I have the pleasure and the honor to call on stage Angélique Vincent, Kevin Betnarek, Nathalie Floa, Imen Meresri.
Well done, all of you. Félicitations. Go and join your colleagues at the end. For the Executive Master Program Manager Online, Christophe Abrial.
I'm so delighted to call Marion Rouvet to join us on stage. Marion, come on.
And for the Global MBA, Sandra Richet.
Thank you. I'd like to call up Aditya Shashidhar, summa cum laude, then Eustacia Tan Pei Ling, cum laude, and Andrea Fabres, cum laude.
And for the MSc Online, Suribé Chamorro Plaza and Loïc Monvier.
I'm really glad to ask my 3 summa cum laude students to join us on the stage. So, Luisa Serrato, Isabel Ling, and Jasmine Farah Berbik.
For the Executive MBA, Véronique Carès et Joël Vanham.
I'd like to call on stage Nicolas Mas, Fabien Zubovic, and Pauline Pelletier-Pin. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody, our valedictorians. Can we bring the students a little bit more to the front, please? Staff behind, and then we can get a great photograph. Scholars to the front. Brilliant, well done. Retake your seats, please. Well done. Brilliant. Well done. You know, all of us in this room have watched you invest so much in yourselves. We've seen you develop. We've seen you grow. We've seen you flourish. And now we're almost at the moment that you've been waiting for. Almost. We're going to begin that sequence that you've been looking forward to for the last few months with the EDHEC Pledge of Loyalty. Because the Pledge of Loyalty is a symbol of your shared aspirations as EDHEC alumni. It's about your common commitments and the fundamental values that you all embody. So to read that EDHEC Pledge of Loyalty on your behalf, please welcome Solveig Le Pichon of the Executive MBA and Karine Young, Executive Master Program Manager Online. Solveig's got 2 decades of international experience as Senior Legal Counsel in the public and the private sector. Karine, 20 years experience in healthcare and works in immunology at Bristol Myers Squibb. Solveig, you're first.
Thank you also. The EDHEC Pledge of Loyalty is a very, before I start, sorry, is a magnificent text and it's short. So as a proud EDHEC graduate, I pledge that I will develop and use my knowledge and skills to make a positive, real impact on society. I will apply my curiosity, my capacity for boldness, and my entrepreneurial skills and spirit to innovate and change practices for the better. I will seek to inspire others by acting with integrity and in a responsible and ethical manner.
I will use my EDHEC experience to promote new ways of living and working together in a climate of caring and trust, and which respects equality and inclusiveness. As an EDHEC graduate, I will apply the school values of engagement, open-mindedness, and creativity to make the world around me a better place and to serve future generations. Thank you.
Well done. Let's come here. Well done, both of you. Thank you so much. Just as we celebrate your remarkable journey, what we'd like to do is have a look at the environments that you've all been working in. Like you, each of our campuses is distinct, and like you, they're all bound together by one EDHEC identity. Some you've seen, some you haven't. So let's take a tour of our EDHEC campuses. So, EDHEC scholars, loving families, close friends, the time has come. So in just a moment, I'm going to ask each of your directors one by one to come and join me on the stage to address you. After that, you'll be guided into position, and then you will walk the length of the catwalk to join us up here on stage. Parcours dirigeant, are you ready? BSc Online, are you ready? Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Bouge pas, bouge pas, bouge pas, bouge pas, bouge pas, bouge pas, bouge pas. Executive Masters, vous êtes prêts? Restez là, restez là, restez là, restez là. And MBAs, are you ready? I will start. Let me start. Maëlys, will you please come and join me up on the stage? Good.
My dear class of 2022, in this Rugby World Cup period, I would like to tell you that you are my world champions. Because you immediately understood that your group as a whole would be stronger than the sum of the great individuals that composed it. Each of you has brought their tremendous talents and their experience, 520 years of experience within this group, isn't it amazing? So each of you has brought this to the service of a super team, the class of 2022. And as you are my world champion, I will have my quote too, like Emmanuel, and I have chosen to quote Fabien Galtier, of course. So Fabien Galtier says, a key player is there to enlighten, not to dazzle. Couldn't we say the same thing about leaders? Each of you has been the key player of the group at one moment or another. For example, during the Ergos transformation case, remember that? Or the financial case, or during our learning expedition in New York, during our serious game with its sustainable bicycles, even during our climbing activities on a Navy boat or on an air base. At the very beginning of the pass, Billy and I made 3 recommendations. Be demanding, be considerate, and be bold. Thank you, class of 2022, for adding a very precious one, be together. You are now enlightening leaders, and with all my respect to Fabien Galtier, Billy Salah, Aude Merceron, Sylvie Laforge, Aude Lemeur and I have spent a dazzling year with you. Thank you. Congrats.
Parcours dirigeant, come on up. everybody, return to your seats, please. Well done. I would now like to call up on stage, please, for the Bachelor of Science Online, Christophe Abrial.
Dear graduates of the BSc Online, I'm so delighted to be here on the stage tonight to celebrate with you your success, with your friends and with your families. It has been a long and hard journey for you during a year of dedication to your studies with online courses, live classes, consulting projects, business cases, and frightening exams. And you did it. So congratulations. The fact that you are here tonight is thanks to your hard work, your dedication, and resilience. It's not so easy to follow an online program. Following an online program calls for resilience, agility, responsibility, and self-confidence. As I often say, it's a fast track to maturity. Maybe you decided to come to EDHEC to get a degree and then to get a better job and then to get better salary. That works out perfectly because we are running a professional survey with 125 alumni that shows you reach better jobs and better wages 6 months after your graduation. But you will also find something else. If better jobs and better salary are important, it's not the main aim. The main aim at the core of our mission is to become professionals who make a positive impact on the world. And there are so many challenges to address, including climate change, inclusivity, and reducing inequalities. So become positive impact professionals. I wish you now the best for your future. I wish you the best for our future. Congratulations, dear graduates of BSc Online.
BSc Online, please come up along the catwalk. Seats now, please. C'est fini. You go back to your seats now, please. Well done. Now I'd like to call up for the Executive Master Business and Management, Martine Caffiot. Martine will do her address in French. You will see a translation appearing up on the screen behind us.
Merci. Mesdames, Messieurs, chers diplômés.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, we have always exchanged in French, so I'll keep in French. First of all, I'm very proud of you. And also, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the trust you placed in us by choosing EDHEC all those months ago. Thank you for your effort, your work, the work that you've carried out. Thank you for your exchanges and also the vitality that you brought. Going back to school when you already have a rich professional and personal life is a true challenge at which you have succeeded. So well done. Congratulations for your effort, for your progress. Congratulations for your talent, because you all brought your talent. So well done for the shared talents, the talents that were developed. Congratulations for your tenacity as well. It was not always simple. Congratulations for the progress you have made, and as Gerard has said, for the transformation you have undergone. And now, it's up to you to make things happen. You will orchestrate the day-to-day professional lives of the men and women entrusted to you. Professional life is rich, you know it. The purpose of work, the relationship to work changes, the attractiveness of your company, the transformation that is ahead, the retention of talents, the performance of each individual, all of that will partly depend on you. There is no company that remains through time without employees and managers who thrive there. So I wish you all the means and the freedom to express your skills and to create value for your teams, together with your teams, for the world in which we live, for the men and women of today, and for future generations. I'm extremely proud of you.
Executive Master
Business and Management.
So proud. Line yourselves up for the photo, please. Someone step up here, someone step next to one down. Okay, congratulations. I'll ask you to take your seats again, please. Executive Master Business and Management, well done. Congratulations. Now I'd like to call up on stage a man so talented we had to give him 2 jobs. For the Executive Master Program Manager Online, Christophe Abrial.
Thank you, Spencer. Yes, hello again. Don't worry, it's not a mistake. I have 2 hats in this business school. Dear graduates of the Executive Master Management Program Online, congratulations. You have managed to juggle an intensive professional life, a personal life, and an intensive learning program, sometimes with highs, sometimes with lows. You have also demonstrated qualities of resilience, autonomy, and responsibility, so be proud. More than that, you demonstrated patience and understanding during the last months of 2021. Do you remember? I do remember. Thanks for that. You know, we are running a professional survey about your career and the impact of the program on your professional path. The first insights show a real and positive impact on your career, on your capacity to get better jobs, better salaries, and an improvement in your job prospects. It is naturally a source of great satisfaction for you and for us. However, as I said previously, it's not the main aim. The main issue is the same. It is dealing with big transitions, AI, climate change, inclusivity, and so on. You are experienced enough, and now you are skilled enough to take part in these transitions. You often say at the middle or at the end of the course that you feel transformed by the program. It is now time for you not to be transformed, but to transform the way we do business, and through it, to contribute to change and transform the world. I wish you the best for the future. I wish you the best for our future. Congratulations again.
Executive Master Program Manager Online, come and join us on stage. Yes, dance your way along. Bring yourselves up on stage. Tall people at the back. The rest of you on a lower step. Taller people on the next step up. Step back up. très beau. To take your seats, please. Fantastic. Now I'd like to call up on stage, please, Sandra Richer.
My dear class of 2022 Global MBAs, today we celebrate you. Congratulations. This is a major milestone. It's a wonderful time to see that so many of you could make it here to Lille from all around the world, Japan, India, Singapore, the United States, Paris, and further still. For those who could not be here, you're held deeply in our hearts today. We're thinking of you, and we're proud of you too. So what are we celebrating? 67 MBAs came from around the world, from 29 nationalities, leaving jobs and families behind from all continents and defying travel bans, immigration obstacles, but that wouldn't stop you. You made it to Nice to begin your MBA with us at EDHEC. You were the first class to return 100% full-time on campus after COVID. Your engagement and joie de vivre in the sunny south of France was exemplary. You were the first class to experience a brand new curriculum. Unveiling electives and Lead 360, you were the first class to take the Sustainable Impact Challenge, teaching you to take action on sustainability goals. You were the first class to go to Slovenia for the sustainability expedition and hear from a world-renowned climatologist on lovely Lake Bled. Your feedback helped us form the new curriculum, and we thank you deeply for that. Your class was the first class to deliver TEDx EDHEC Nice, featuring MBA students, local professionals, professors, and all you guys as your speakers. It's an amazing achievement. And while carrying out your intensive MBA studies, unbelievably solid. So that's a lot for 1 year, and you definitely deserve to be celebrated. Even after the MBA, your energy and engagement continue. Your class has joined the ranks of startups, high-growth SMEs in tech, consulting, finance, and many other sectors in world-leading companies. You've embarked upon career journeys towards new functions, new lives in Europe, in Asia, the Americas, the Middle East, and Africa, and you can be very proud today. It's important to celebrate achievements, and that's why we're here today, for your achievements, but also those of all the people who helped you get to where you are. No leadership journey is ever done alone. So, keep in touch with your classmates, give back to your school, join the alumni community. Every EDHEC generation, past, present, and future, adds strength and meaning to your achievements. And finally, never stop learning. You have the privilege of gaining new knowledge and skills, new perspectives, greater self-awareness, new networks, and renewed energy. Now it's your turn to share, inspire, and continue learning. We're counting on you to make the business world a better place for future generations. On behalf of the whole MBA team and our MBA faculty, we look forward to keeping in touch and forever being your MBA. Class of 2022, it's been my honor to have you in the MBA. You're amazing. We love you. All the best. And again, congratulations.
Global MBA! Come and join us. People at the back. Thank you, guys. Go and find your seats again, please. On you go, on you go, on you go. See you later. Global MBAs. Sandra, thank you. As the Global MBAs move back and return to their seats, I will call up Suribé Chamorro Plaza and Loïc Monvier for the Master of Science Online. Welcome, welcome up to the stage.
My dear students, and now, my dear graduates, today is the day we come together to celebrate, finally, in the real world, a remarkable achievement, your success in one of our MSc programs online. We know how challenging and demanding these programs are. I would like to express our admiration and respect for the incredible journey you have undertaken. You are the embodiment of determination and resilience. You manage meetings, travels, personal and professional emergencies, and still found time to study, to collaborate with classmates, yes, online we collaborate, and deliver high-quality projects. This proven that nothing is insurmountable when you have the will to succeed. Your degree not only signifies your academic expertise, but also your ability to navigate adversity, prioritize, and persevere in the face of challenges. You have demonstrated how willing you are to invest time, energy, and effort to achieve your goals. You are the living proof that the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds, and every obstacle can be overcome with courage and determination, and the most important, online courses. All the pedagogical team and I are really proud of you, and we look forward to witnessing the incredible accomplishments you will achieve in the future in your professional path. Best of the luck to all of you. Thank you very much.
I would like to join my colleague Suribe Shamapalla to congratulate all of our students. You have shown outstanding qualities. You have shown outstanding qualities such as leadership, resilience, collaboration mindset, such attributes which are essential for the new generation of managers you now belong to. I know how this Master of Science was tough, time-consuming. You had to manage between different time zones due to the fact that a great majority of you are not based in France, in Europe, but all over the world. You had to manage between different aspects due to the fact that you have your own personal life, your professional life, and your student life, and it's really tough and time-consuming. So I will tell you how impressed I am due to the fact that you had the possibility to manage all of these different things at the same time. But even if you found personal resources to obtain this diploma and to achieve your goal, I would like to draw your attention that this success is probably due to the fact that you had a significant and strong support provided by different persons. Provided by your professors, your academic mentors, as well as your family, friends, and partners. And I hope this evening you will take time to thank all of them. Today, for sure, it's your day. Today, you are starting and contributing to a new world, paving the way for a new business world grounded on the knowledge and the critical thinking that you acquired over these two last years. I hope that with other students that we are celebrating this evening, with the students in the Bachelor of Science, in the Master of Science, in the Executive Program, as well as in Executive MBA and Global MBA, I hope that you will contribute to a better world, and you will have the possibility to contribute to a positive shift paradigm in our business world. Congratulations, guys, and bravo again.
MSc Online, come and join us. Well done, come on up. Dance up, walk up, run up. Congratulations, MSc Online. We'll ask you to take your seats again, please. Well done. Bravo. Well done, everybody. We'll take your seats again, please. And now, for the very simple reason that they are the biggest group of people here this evening, let me call up for the Executive MBA, Véronique Carès and Joël Van Am. Welcome, welcome.
Dear class of 2022, this is such a bittersweet moment. While I'm absolutely thrilled to celebrate the amazing EDHEC EMBA class of 2022, I am sad to see you leave. I think I can speak for all EDHEC's faculty and staff when I say it's been a privilege to have been by your side during this EMBA journey. From the moment we started together last fall to today, it has been incredible to work with you all and watch you grow academically, professionally, and personally. The determination you had right at the start of this journey, the resilience you showcased, and the ability you revealed to surpass yourself academically and professionally are qualities that we have seen in each of you and every one of you, and I have no doubts of the rich and fruitful next chapters of your life. You all have worked so hard and come so far to be here tonight. I also want to acknowledge your families, your friends, your partners, your co-workers, anyone who stood by you during this year and a half and helped you reach this milestone. I'd also would like to acknowledge Denis Dauchy and Philippe Foulquier, both worked so hard, and I'm sure this is a very proud moment for them too. I am very grateful for the warm welcome this class of 2022 gave me. It was an honor to have you as my very first EMBA cohort at EDHEC. Thank you for your thoughtfulness and your support. Once again, I am more than thrilled to announce that you are now EDHEC EMBA graduates and will be a part of this community for the rest of your life. Congratulations to all of you, to the ambitious, talented, accomplished members of the Executive MBA class of 2022.
I'm happily joining Véronique in her congratulations and gratitude. But I also want to take a moment to express my personal appreciation to each and every one of you. The many hours we have spent together in and outside of class, and your support during these last months, difficult months, have left a permanent mark on me, and I really thank you for that. I'm very proud to stand here today witnessing the fruits of all your efforts. And for the journey ahead of you, remember that success is not only about professional achievements. It is also about finding balance and well-being in your lives. So, cherish your relationships, follow your passions, prioritize your health, and be happy. Congratulations to all of you.
Executive MBA, come and join us on stage. a bit towards the step. I'll ask you to take your seats again, please. So congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. In just a few minutes, we're going to move to our graduation reception, which is going to be held in the main building. For those of you who have officially graduated, your diplomas will be available for you to collect as well. When we started, when I first stood on this diamond, I called you EDHEC scholars. EDHEC alumni! How does that sound? So to close our ceremony, to induct you as alumni of the school, will you please welcome the director of the EDHEC Alumni Association, Martin Barbier.
It is with an immense pleasure and a great sense of honor that I am here to close the ceremony with you. I pledge that it will end anytime soon, and I will need all your energy, both future graduates and families. Actually, I'd like to invite you to turn it to the future rather than closing this ceremony. Your future of future graduates and future of eminent members of the alumni community. Let me invite you to explore what this community can bring to you and what you can bring to it. There are three pillars of the action of EDHEC alumni: share, care, and dare. Share because together we go further. And I really invite you to join one of the 80 clubs that are around the globe, professional clubs, local clubs, international clubs, where you can add value. And if there is one there that doesn't bring enough value to you, then you can create your own club. You can add value yourself to that community. Care is a way for you to enrich yourself, give and receive. And there are many ways for you to contribute within this community. Why don't you become a mentor for younger generations, for students? Whatever your program, you can also mentor students from other programs, whichever the program. Care is also about giving. Giving is held by the EDHEC Foundation today in the community, and they are doing, with the help of donors, a fantastic job, especially in granting scholarships to people who would not have been able to do the same studies as you do without this help. 600 scholarships have been granting during this year, up to 70% of the scholarship. 3.3 million euros have been raised, and 6 million have been pledged with hard commitments for the years to come. Yes, you can definitely applaud. Thank you. But more than applause, because actually we're talking about 600 donors out of 45,000 graduates. So please join the club. The first thing to do is to make the first step. It's always difficult, but I can tell you, when you make that first step, when you give, you receive, and more importantly, you change lives. Share, care, and dare. Dare. Be ambitious. Be ambitious for yourself. Be ambitious for others. And even more importantly, be ambitious for the planet. Show high the colors of EDHEC. Aim high. Share, care, and dare. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that you will keep that in mind and that you will remember that you can bring value to that community, and there is a lot for you to take from it as well. Now comes the time which is called the ritual of passage. The actual moment, there are not many ritual of passage in life, but this is one of them. The actual moment that when you are going to move from actual students to graduates. So I'm just going to check before that if you are really ready to become graduates. Are you ready? I'm really asking you if you are ready. So I will really ask you to make some noise! Are you ready? That sounds better. That does sound better. Right. I'm going to ask you to follow 3 steps moving forward, which for this actual rite of passage. If you do make those steps, then you'll be graduates. So those are very important. So I'm going to ask all graduates, only graduates, please, to stand up. Are you all standing up? And then the first step is to make sure, yes, that your tassel is on the right side of your cap. the tassel is on the right side of your cap. So check your neighbor. If that's right, then we can move to the second step, which is the most important one, because it is the symbol of your graduation. So I'm going to ask you now to move slowly your tassel from the right side to the left side. Congratulations, graduates. And now, we are all going to count down from 5 to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go at the end. 5 to 1, and then go. But I'm going to ask the families to join, right? The countdown, le compte à rebours, from 5 to 1, and then go. And when I say go, then you can all throw your cap in unison to celebrate, right? Everybody? With the families, right? And the staff and everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!